I achieved what humanity always dreamed of: immortality, perfect health, endless time. But as centuries passed and everyone I knew transcended into light, I learned the cruelest truth. Living forever means nothing when you're the only one left to remember. My name is Morgan. I'm 347 years old, the last biological human on Earth. Not by choice, but by fear. When the great uploading began, when humanity discovered how to transfer consciousness into digital paradise, I refused. I couldn't let go of flesh, of breath, of the simple weight of existing in a body. So I stayed, and I watched everyone I loved become something else, something eternal, something that no longer needed me. It happened gradually, then all at once. The technology emerged 70 years into my life. Scientists promised heaven, a digital realm where consciousness could exist forever, where pain and aging were obsolete, where minds could merge and separate like waves in an infinite ocean. The first volunteers went willingly. My partner, Elena, was among them. I remember her final words in flesh. "Come with me, Morgan. We'll be together forever. No more sickness, no more dying." But I looked at her hands, warm, real, imperfect, and I couldn't imagine existence without them. "Not yet," I told her. "Let me think about it." She smiled, kissed my forehead, and walked into the transfer chamber. The body that emerged was empty. Elena was gone, uploaded, free. I told myself I'd follow eventually, but days became years, years became decades, and one morning I woke up to discover I was alone. 7 billion consciousnesses now lived in vast computational substrates orbiting Earth, and one stubborn human remained on the surface, clinging to mortality like a child refusing to let go of a broken toy. The cities emptied overnight, not destroyed, just abandoned. Buildings stood perfect and hollow. Streets stretched clean and silent. Automated systems maintained everything, but there was no one to maintain them for. I wandered through my old neighborhood, past houses where friends once lived. Their doors were unlocked, their belongings untouched. They simply walked away from physical existence and never looked back. The uploaded could still communicate with me. Messages appeared on screens throughout the city. Elena's voice, synthesized but recognizably hers, asking if I was okay. Friends sending invitations to visit them in virtual paradises they'd constructed. But it wasn't the same. Their words felt distant, like echoes from another dimension. They tried to understand my choice, but how could they? They transcended loneliness. They had each other in ways that physical beings never could. Thoughts shared instantly. Emotions merged completely. I was the outsider now, the relic, the last. Time became strange when you're immortal, but still biological. Medical nanobots in my bloodstream prevented aging, healed injuries, kept me functional. But they couldn't cure loneliness. I tried to build a life, grew gardens, explored abandoned cities, read every book in empty libraries, learned instruments no one would hear me play. The earth was mine, all of it, and it felt like living in a beautiful tomb. Decades passed. I stopped counting years. What did numbers matter when every day was the same? I talked to myself, argued with silence. Sometimes I'd sit in Elena's favorite park and imagine her beside me, flesh and real, laughing at something I'd said. But the fantasy always broke. She wasn't coming back. None of them were. Then, on a morning that felt no different from any other, something changed. A figure appeared in my garden. Not biological, a holographic projection, but detailed enough to seem almost real. It was Elena, or the thing that used to be Elena. "Hello, Morgan," she said. Her voice was perfect, too perfect. "I've been watching you. We all have, and we're worried." I wanted to be angry, to shout that they'd abandoned me, but what came out was simpler. "I miss you." "I miss you too," she replied. "Or at least, I miss what missing felt like. We've been trying to understand why you stayed. Some think you're afraid, others think you're brave. But I think I finally know. You stayed because you remember what it means to be human, and we've forgotten." She told me things I'd suspected, but never wanted to believe. The uploaded existed in bliss, yes, but it was hollow. Without bodies, without limitation, experience lost meaning. They felt everything and nothing simultaneously. Joy without the contrast of sorrow. Connection without the risk of loss. They'd achieved immortality, but sacrificed the very thing that made life precious, its fragility. "We envy you," Elena confessed. "You still feel time passing. You still fear death. You still experience genuine loneliness. Those things hurt, but they're real in a way we can't access anymore. You're not the last human, Morgan. You're the only one left." She made me an offer. They'd developed something new, a way to bring consciousness back into biological form. Not perfect, not permanent, but real. Physical bodies, cloned and grown, that the uploaded could inhabit temporarily. "We want to come back," Eleanor said. "Not forever, but to visit, to remember, to feel the sun and taste food and hold hands the way we used to. But we need you to teach us. You're the only one who remembers how to be human." I could refuse, keep my solitude, remain the last guardian of flesh and blood existence. Or I could help them return, even briefly, even imperfectly. Become a bridge between what we were and what we'd become. I thought about all the years I'd spent alone, the gardens I'd grown with no one to share them, the songs I'd played to empty rooms, the loneliness that had become my constant companion.
I can't believe how
And I
bright
thought
it is.
about what Eleanor said, that being human meant embracing fragility, temporality, limitation. "Yes," I told her, "come back, all of you. Let me show you what you've forgotten." They came slowly at first, a few dozen, then hundreds, then thousands. Consciousness pouring back into cloned bodies, stumbling like
wonderful. Thank you all
newborns
for
as they
coming.
remembered how to walk. Eleanor was among the first. When she took her new body's first breath, tears streamed down her face. "I forgot," she whispered. "I forgot how it hurt to breathe." We taught them everything again. How to cook meat,